Hello Pisces, this is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss with your July 2017 mini tarot reading. Let's take a shuffle here, Pisces, and see what's coming up for you. Here we go. All right. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, please feel free to stop by my website and we'll get something set up for you. And also, please remember to check your moon, your sun, and your rising signs. So with that all said, let's see what's coming up for Pisces here in the month of July. Oh goodness, we got a lot of cards here. Let's take a look here. Wow, it looks like there's a lot of stuff going on around you right now, and I feel it's almost like commotion. It's like you need to step back and get some time for yourself. It says take time for your spirituality. Remember that. Take time to pray. Take time to just be. Take some time to be quiet. Maybe go out and put your feet on Mother Earth and suck up some of that energy. It just says make sure you take some time for yourself. It's going to be a quite busy month for you. It says that, what is it? I get a feeling like it's almost as if you're saying, okay, my excuses are gone now. It's time for me to open to abundance, joy, bliss, and ease, things that we're wanting. It says that it's time now for you to receive what you want. Okay, remember that. Make some of this about you. It says some of you have been really working on a relationship, and it says the Chariot, one who achieves greatness. There's been a big improvement for some. What you've put into practice, continue to do that, and you'll continue to have it even get better, almost like it was when it first began. Again, that's not for everybody. It says some of you are just waiting for some of the changes, okay? Over here, it was people that had put things into work. They said they were going to do something, they did it, and things are starting, okay? And they're continuing. Over here, I feel like there's some that's saying, oh yeah, I just wish I could have these changes. I really want things to be different. But if you can put those words into practice, you're going to see some really nice changes as happened over here. It says it's time now for change too. A lot of sadness seems to be coming up in this area for some reason for some of you. And it says, please don't stuff it down. Please just, every time we stuff it down, it's still going to pop back up. Maybe it's a time to let it out. Cry if you need to. Stamp your feet. Do whatever it is that makes this okay for you. I'm not just saying it'll be okay, it won't be forgotten, but sometimes we just have to be able to let things go. And when we can do that, again, it's nothing to be ashamed of. There's a lot of pain here for some of you, and it says let it just get some time where you can just let it be. And again, forgiveness isn't always necessary. When it can be, it's such a healing thing. But sometimes we can just say, I'm done carrying this here, Creator, God, whoever you pray to, Buddha, whoever you pray to, let them have it. Let them carry it for a while. It says, what you've asked for, prayers are so powerful, and I know a lot of Pisces, I know you know this. So with those prayers, change comes, okay? It says, wow, it says changes for the future, things that are changing. Sometimes we talked about good part of relationship, and then we talked over here where some relationships are not so good. So some of you are having like a tower card upheaval in the relationship. But you know what? It says you're a person of your word. Do everything you can possibly to make that better, okay? It says some of you are wanting to walk away. Maybe it's time to. I'm not telling you that part what to do. Those are choices you do. But if you do everything you can and things still don't work out, you can walk away with no guilt and no ill feelings. And who knows, it might just change everything and make it better and find out what is going on for some of you. It says some are feeling like they just can't seem to get ahead. Gaiety in the midst of change is coming because of that. It says, sometimes things fall apart. Oh, this is the second time I heard this today. Sometimes things fall apart just so we can have them put back together for us. So if that is indeed what's happening, try the best you can just to get through this. It says, don't blame yourself. Be easy. Be kind to yourself. It says, victory certainly can be yours here. Those of you that are feeling like you don't know what to do and you want a quick change, you have to figure out, make it crystal clear what you want or who you want or job you want or whatever it is that is causing all of this I don't know what to do stuff. Specifically, those that are looking for new work or wanting something at work, I feel there's something already in the work for you. Okay, if you're wanting a job, promotion, maybe you feel like you've been passed by. This could even be someone in the military because I feel like there's a rank involved. I'm not sure what that means. Could even be a pay grade possibly. But it says what you see you're going to get, what you've asked for. So what's been put into practice you're going to hear about. And then again, that's not for everybody, but some of you that think you just were forgotten, you haven't been. Okay, there might have been a delay of some kind. It says that nobody can take from you how you feel about yourself. You can only give that power away. Okay, so don't let anyone take that. Don't give that power away. Believe in yourself because you're really quite powerful. Our thoughts are super powerful. It says some of you are really close to making choices about money, about future. Maybe you're looking, this has two things I'm hearing. Some of this is going to have to do with people at work. You're going to be offered some kind of job or some kind of promotion and you're afraid to take it. Only you can decide whether to do that. Some of you may be wanting to make a big purchase. Okay, and if you do, make sure it's what you want. Don't make a purchase so big you're married to that purchase and you have no money left or no time left to do anything else. So just take your time when you want to do it. I feel there's a lot of joy here for Pisces this month in all areas. It says just open to it, you know, open a little bit and let the others in around you. Okay, it seems like some of you are really, you know, covering this heart area or are chakras with, you know, keeping people out or keeping energy out. It says just don't give your power away. You have a lot of wants, wishes, and daydreams, and by golly, I think this might be the time for you to open to it. A lot of talk would change things. That feeling of being alone doesn't need to be there. You're very intuitive and trust that intuition. It says don't take guilt from the past, especially regarding relationship or the way things have been. It says you've worked on things. Now open and do those changes you're wanting with what you asked for. When you make it clear what you've asked for, it says you'll receive what you want. It says there may be some disagreements and arguments that two people can't get together and have the same picture or the same wants. But it says what you want is important, and it says talk about it, share the information. It says victory's going to be yours. Doesn't matter what's gone, it matters what's left. It says even if you decide to totally move and change things, if we are talking about relationships, make it that two people come together and they meet and have compromise and balance. And with that said, that will be very good for those. And those of you that are single, do what makes you happy. You know what I mean? Everyone needs to be happy. We don't always have to be the compromiser. We don't have to give our power away and say yes when we mean no. It says put those worries to rest and you're going to have a really good month, Pisces. Thanks so much for dropping in. This is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss, and I will be getting that money and that love video out before the end of the month, and I'm going to be either doing a healing gem video or add something onto one of those because I can't keep up with all the requests I'm getting about information on stones. Thanks again for dropping in. See you next month.